I clap, that's just also sing right?
Welcome to the podcast.
What do we call this?
What do we call ourselves?
I was seeing like 5X.
5. Why do they have an X after it?
X is a variable, you can make it whatever you want.
Well, why not call ourselves like 5 Ys?
What?
There's only 4 of us. There's only 4 of us.
Yeah. Jay's retard. Yeah, I just realized we're not gonna like. I'm not correct. Wait.
We need to have a name. It's gotta like incorporate the podcast and our name. Jay, go first.
Okay, I am JX. You know me. I'm very famous at Osceola Fundamental High School.
It was like Nemo just ripped ass. Alright. Alright.
That's not even his asshole.
That's not even his asshole.
Yeah, it's creaky chair.
Alright.
Same.
Alright. I'm Sam.
Are you not going to tell your story?
Good one. Very good.
I go to Osceola.
Yeah.
And you go.
Okay, well,
I'm smart.
I'm Peyton. I'm a retired floor crewman, and I also speak Swahili.
What? What is that?
This is the most fruit thing we've ever done in my life. Alright.
Okay. My name is Nemo.
Fruitier.
16 years old, and I'm the only minority in this group.
No, you're just Hispanic.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Obviously Hispanic.
I'm the best minority in the group. I'm the best minority in the group.
Oh,
I'll let
I
you
like
have
use
this
your
one.
actual name.
I'll be the bigger man.
I'll be the bigger man and let you have this one.
So, we're just 4 retards.
We're just 4 dudes just kicking back and talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking shit. But
Anything and anyone.
we'll have a guest star
Talking
every week.
swag.
Yeah, what he said. If you want to be on our guest spot, tell us. Please.
First podcast. No, we have a list where you can always join.
Yeah.
We can add you to the list. We'll be on waiting for a little bit.
So,
we'll eventually.
I
Maybe
guess
about-
to
maybe
kick
about
this
an
off,
hour.
JX, why don't you tell us about your channel and what you do for it?
Alright, so for JX, which is what this podcast is going to be uploaded to, I do like tech reviews, tech talks, all that sort of thing. And you know, in general, I've never been like off script, so this is kind of new for me. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun. I don't know what it's like to be off script.
Yeah.
You use a script in your YouTube channels?
All the time, every single one of them.
Why?
They're all scripted.
Well,
Why?
no, you actually
Because
have
when you get in front of the camera, you don't really know what to say. Like, you lose your train of thought
Yeah, you're
immediately.
talking to me right now.
Yeah.
Technically, we're not in front of the camera. We're kind of just in the recording thing. Recording. No, well, I mean,
No, I agree with you. I used to do YouTube videos when I was like,
Golfing dudes.
10, yeah. We would always write out little scripts.
No,
Just to
the
make
picture was my mom's. No, we had what Lego animation, like.
Oh my god, we did.
Lego,
I did
brick
Lego.
arms. I used to steal your brick
stop
arms.
animation?
I stole your brick arms a few times. Not gonna.
We're already learning so much about each other in this podcast.
No, and I would go to bed every night, and like as I was going to bed, I would hear like things like political strategies.
Why would you hit my brother like that? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you?
You didn't even hit him that hard. You didn't even hit him that hard.
You just like pegged it at him.
That's the first time I've seen emotion in his face ever. It's always like his headphones are on. He's like, okay, but
Bob's
Come over here and make fun of Bunto.
don't say his name or the. Alright, yeah. I walked. Did I tell you? Okay,
That
it
whole
was like nothing.
debacle with the payment off of trying to get their kids into college a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You remember that? I have no doubt that it had nothing to do with how hard the school was. It was because you're going to a school like Yale, USC.
It's so
I don't remember some of the other, and it has nothing to do with being like at getting an actual education. It has everything to do with I went to Yale.
Yeah,
I went to USC.
I have the degree. I can
remember,
show you.
I was reading a piece by Ben Shapiro, I think, and it was when he had gotten accepted into I think it was I think he went to Harvard Law School, and he got into it. And the first day of class, the teacher was like, "All right, you guys don't even have to try anymore. Like you're in Harvard Law. There's nothing like you don't have to do anything now." And it has nothing to do with actually like pursuing an education and being the smartest. It's about just getting recognition.
It used to be like just college, and you go to college. That's it.
I wish I
But-
could tell, like, if I ever have kids, I'm gonna say like 6th grade, like but I was thinking about it. Like 6th grade year, no, 5th grade year is a year you like either make it or break it.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
5th grade year, if you don't do good on your English, you're in language arts. Then you're a class behind. If you do good in English, you're in English 1 honors your 8th grade year, and then you just like progressively move up. 5th grade
You
math.
have to be somewhere.
5th grade math, it's either you're in algebra, like, what is it, geometry in 8th grade,
Yeah.
and then you want algebra 2 freshman year.
And you want to be like in count or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like there's waiting lists to get into preschool now.
Is
Like,
there
there's,
actually?
yeah, there's waiting lists to get into preschools, and they're like prestigious preschools. I mean, how the fuck does that work? You go on a playground and you play.
Yeah.
Like,
You learn the alphabet.
also kids are
Yeah.
using like every little kid. Like, I didn't really use electronics that much. Kids now, like
All their
everyone has a
tablets.
tablet.
Yeah.
Everyone, and it's like rotting. Like I don't like not support like technology.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I feel like you learn better with like paper and stuff. Like, I personally
Yeah.
don't like
No,
taking.
I'm
pictures.
so
I feel
glad.
like you have to earn it because I was like 13 when I got my first iPod
Yeah.
Touch, and let me tell you, it felt so good.
I had a flip
so
phone
good.
when I was
Yeah.
in.
When I was 13,
I got
I
mine
got
in
my iPod
5th grade, I
Touch.
think. My
Yeah.
Fourth
phone.
generation
No,
iPod
no,
Touch.
Idea.
middle schoolers, they're drooling now.
Yeah.
Like Dom.
That's crazy.
Dom's like a freaking man.
If you think about it, like, if it, like, technology is, like, you think, like, technology is not going to advance to what it is now, but it is.
Yeah.
Like, now
Yeah.
we
It's
have
like-
apps, Apple Watches. We're going to start wearing Google Glasses now,
Yeah.
holograms.
It's like
I'm
like
so
Microsoft
glad-
HoloLens
I'm so
is
glad we were
coming
born
out.
when we were.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
We were born at a pretty good time if you think about it. Like the
Because we
kids
were
born
we
now
were
are, like,
between that
weirdos.
we were between that period from when like the 90s, the kids born in the 90s, they didn't have that much technology
Yeah.
and they like it wasn't that great. Like they were just getting access to the internet
Yeah.
and stuff. It was just booting up.
Yeah, they got the
But then
dinosaurs.
We weren't born in like 2004, 2005, where you have to like you're so dependent on technology that you like
Yeah.
need it to
I
survive.
have a bold claim here. They talk about like they want to know like why people like shoot at schools, like why kids are like more if they're exposed to that much
when they're that young.
those things, they're gonna be weirdos.
Yeah,
That's
they
how it
Call
is.
of Duty when you're like 3 years old.
I am so grateful my parents didn't like show me
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I used to want to always play Call of Duty because like my friend used to, and like my neighbor did, and I was like, why can't I? And I waited until I was 13,
Yeah.
and I got an Xbox Live membership. And now I think about it now, I'm fine. My neighbor dropped out of high school, does drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents would not let me play Call of Duty when I was like in 5th grade. My friend played it, and my mom did like research on it. She's like, no, and I was like,
Yeah.
Mom, you are literally the lamest parent. But now I thank her so much that she did that. You know.
Yeah, very wrong.
Because like I don't even want to like kind of play those games anymore,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
Like unless I'm playing with my friends or something, and it's like fun.
I actually like never play games.
But, like,
I'll
like,
play
now,
2K.
like, never.
2K
I'll play
fun.
NHL also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play sports.
I like sports games. Yeah,
I'll play
Yeah.
sports games and I
The
might
shooter
play
games
Call
like
of
are
Duty once in
stupid.
a
You
while.
just I don't know. But yeah, and you know people like these kids are weird. Like you know like Omegle.
Yeah, dude, that
What
stuff
the-
that
Yeah,
website's
that is so weird.
To be
It's
fair,
so
that
weird.
started before, like that
Yeah,
was,
no, I know, but like that's like little kids are on that.
Do you
There's,
remember?
like,
I know.
dicks-
I know
It's
you.
like people just yanking. It's
I know
like, okay.
you remember. There was those that period of YouTube where there were the children's videos where they would dress up as like Elsa and Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah,
So-
they'd be like pregnant,
That's
the
all
weird
weird
feet
shit.
stuff.
I think it was the summer 2017. Every single kid under the age of 10 was watching stuff like that.
Yeah.
These videos had like Elsa pretending to eat poop or
Yeah.
getting like a vaccination or
Yeah.
giving birth to Spider-Man. Like this stuff was like bizarre, like fetish type shit.
It was shock.
And these
It was
kids were
shock.
just all watching and they were just
Yeah.
absorbing the content. I
And
couldn't.
these
It
kids
was
come
for
in-
shock. It was for views, so they get a bunch of views. It's like
No,
you grabbing.
I know for a fact when I have a kid, I am not letting him do that shit at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, no, you are not, because like it's
Yeah,
so
I know.
weird.
I feel like
It's-
the next
Imagine
generation-
a drooling like 5th grader. Like imagine that.
That's a thing. That's a
I feel
Yeah,
like the
and
next generation
by the time we
will take
grow
a
up,
step back.
That'll
I
be
feel
there.
like
So-
And
You think
technology
it's
will
gonna-
take a step back, just personality and mind-wise will take a step back. Like,
Maybe.
everything else will step forward.
You think it's gonna stop though?
No,
'Cause these
I
guys
think
don't
okay, I
care.
think it'll keep going. I just think the way people think, it's not gonna
Yeah.
work.
Because that's how I feel like that we are.
I feel like our generation will be like, okay, like you gotta like chill, and that'll step it back, like to our kids, you know what I mean? But then like the kids coming up will be like, I feel like people understand like the actual like problems with it
Yeah.
when you're older. Like, cause recently I've been realizing a
No,
lot of
no.
stuff, and I get my parents, I get what they're like.
Yeah.
But before I was like, oh, you guys are like retarded.
Yeah. Like now I'm starting to like
Yeah.
more understand of what they're doing, like
And,
their motives
You know,
and
that's
stuff.
fucking weird because people remember how like teenagers our age used to be like that was their like our age now was like the rebellious age and the,
Yeah.
like like the, being like a rebel, and now we're like old. So that just shows you how we're like more mature.
Yeah.
Because now it's
I'm
like
not rebel.
Well, we have to grow up a
no,
lot
no,
faster
I'm
now
saying
in our
like
culture.
it used to be like our age was like, they were like rock hips, they're like, fuck you, mom. But now, it's like that's like kids that are like freshmen.
I definitely,
and, like,
I definitely feel like
progressed.
we have such a burden on our chest.
Yeah, no,
like
we-
we're the generation
We
to
really
define
Yeah.
what's the future. Like SATs and
Yeah.
ACTs. That's so scary how one standardized test can either you
Make
could go to community college and just like lose hope and just be a bum when you could have like
That's what I hate.
when you could have just like
Yeah.
like me. I'm not really good. I'll be honest. Like I'm not really good at SATs.
You're
And I-
smart though. Like,
I'm
you're
smart,
You're
and I
essentially
and I
smart.
have knowledge and I have
Yeah.
a personality.
At the same time, like what's not what the meaning of life is, like, but like if like when we're out of college, after we've peaked and we have like kids, what else? Like what else we do? Like you've been everywhere.
That's what-
that's what scares me like so much. I think about that all the time. I'm like, what if I have kids and like they're whatever? Like I win. Like what's the point?
Yeah, I know. I just want like when I grow up to like I don't know. Like I know the American dream. Like everyone has the American dream.
Can you tell
but,
me
like,
the
and
vital
everyone
war?
has different American dreams, but just like
No.
I'd rather like I don't know, like cool dads. Like I know a lot of cool dads, and I know a lot of awkward dads. Like that are like just.
But you don't just be a dad. You don't want to just like be one dad.
No, I know when I grow up with my kid, like I will definitely like play Xbox with him every night, and like I would be
That's
like
what we think though.
as much as yeah, but like I just know like I'll be there for my kid, and I'll teach him more because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I still have a lot to learn, and like my dad.
We
isn't-
so much more.
Yeah, like my dad isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
He passed, and like I think about like questions like every day, like what do you want me to do this? What do you want me to do that? And like I just really don't know, and like I have to make those decisions by myself, and I just feel like I don't know. I just become like more like with God. I'm not like saying like with God like make notes about him every day, like not about that. I just like I don't know.
That's
Like
like maturity.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And,
always
like,
feel that.
Yeah.
He
That's-
just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna maturity though, like a lot, and that's.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's like like not a positive, but like a
It definitely
positive.
does.
It's gonna like ruin maturity.
I've
That's a good
definitely
one.
changed the way I've like thought and like how I like interact with people. Like
Yeah.
I get mad at people when they like I don't know. I just get more mad at people ask me what's wrong, and I'm like, well, you're hiding the fact that you're like I don't know. Like I just get more mad. I just like speak the truth more because everyone needs more truth and not like be just fake.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
you get to the
A lot
real
of people
world,
are very-
you get to the real world. If your work is shit, your work is shit, and it's not gonna be anything.
That's true.
They're gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do about it now?
And a lot of people
Cry?
are like just
That's not there.
like you can be sensitive, but you're gonna have to
Learn to grow
Learn
up.
to grow up. Like
Yes.
And that's
really-
what annoys me with, forgive me, and I'm going to go on a political tangent, but that's what annoys me sometimes with liberals that I know, is that they care more about, they care more about feelings, and I understand that feelings are incredibly important, but
Give me
the majority of times, I feel like that you need to accept reality first, and then you can feel. Like, if I say, oh, my boss hates me because I do bad work, it's not because, it's not because it's like that.
It's 'cause you do bad
Because
work.
you do
Yeah.
bad work, my boss hates me.
I hope
You know?
we don't.
Oh, I have to
like-
work off minimum
like,
wage
yeah,
or
my teachers
whatever,
are
but you didn't like
retarded.
work hard to like get a degree or
Mhm.
do something that you wanted to do, and now you're just complaining and you're like, well, that guy has a car that's really nice and I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
they're like-
because you didn't work as hard as
Okay,
that guy.
okay,
you know?
yeah.
They're like, oh, DiMaggio, like gave me like a 70 on essay. Maybe because your essay was 70.
Yeah.
What a dick.
DiMaggio said my essay was meaningless. Maybe your essay was meaningless.
No,
Yeah.
I definitely see it. No, like I see it all the time. Kids will be like, "My parents suck. Like
Yeah.
they don't let me home alone." Right?
Some
the
people-
minute their parents leave the house, like, let's
They're
go out
s-
drinking, let's
they're
do
so
drugs.
fucking
Like you're giving them a
disrespectful.
reason to hate, like,
Yeah.
to not let you do all this stuff. Like I literally saw it happen last
Yeah,
week.
like I'm not gonna say that I like I treat my mom like me and my mom have a good relationship. Like I don't like obviously I'm not gonna be like I love you all the time. Like I love her, but like I get mad. And
Yeah.
People, but there's some disrespectful ass kids that just like like.
Shit on them,
They,
man.
they
Really
don't
shit
think
on
them.
they don't think of the sacrifice that they made. They
Yeah.
just think, like,
And sometimes they're so disrespectful. It's like laughable. 'Cause
It's
like
unbelievable how bad they like.
Yeah.
Like it's like a movie. Yeah.
Well, the other thing, and I think that stems from the parents treating the kids themselves.
Yeah.
When my parents know a lot of kids that their parents, they try to act like their best friends and act like parents.
Yeah.
When
I don't want to be friends with my.
they were,
Mom.
I don't want to be friends with.
Like I don't.
Yeah,
I want my
yeah,
mom.
yeah.
My mom is my mom.
That- yeah, that's
yeah.
kinda weird.
I hate my mom. I don't know. I should say I hate. But I dislike.
I hate my mom.
Tanya.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like.
Where did that come from? I don't want to be best friends with a kid. I hate my mom.
Sometimes I hate my mom because it's like when she's no, you can't go out to the party, or no, you're not allowed to hang out with these people. But I understand, reflection. Like in the moment, I hate her. And I'm like, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
Mom. But upon reflection, like a couple months later, it's like, there was no reason for me to go.
Yeah, probably. Would.
Yeah, like I was being so stupid then. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I could take that back. Like,
Like,
there are so many things
I
I've
remember-
done to
I
my
remember
parents.
when
I
I
wish I could just
I
take
saw
back.
memes was like 9-year-old me like running away and now having nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I remember when Iron had her party. I really wanted to go, and my parents were like, "No, we really like." I told them I was like, "Yeah, there's probably gonna be alcohol," and they were like, "Yeah, no, we don't want you to go," and I was like, "Grr," because I wanted to go,
Grr.
but but I realized now that it was probably for my own good,
Yeah. I mean, think about like partying and stuff. Like,
Party's overrated.
it is overrated. It really is.
Like prom night, I saw a girl unconscious. like what the fuck? Like you party that hard, you're unconscious. You risk your own
Well, yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Partying too, like to the point of like blackout and like there's no point.
that's
in that.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
It's just
It's like, and then like also you could really get like hurt and whatever. And like party's fun, but only the reason I think that's fun is because you're just like with everyone. And it's that feeling
Yeah.
of being like accepted. That's
Yes.
like, why people like it. But at the same, if you really look, like you take a step back. Like, I like partying. Like if you take a step back and you look, it's like a bunch of people just doing drugs in a
You
row.
have-
Like, it's not even, like,
Yeah.
I have more. Like I've never like I don't really like get drunk or get high because I don't like improve myself. I like to keep my body healthy. That stays in your system. Like I remember I was gonna smoke one night because I feel it, and then the next day later I got drug tested at Publix. Like
Really?
that was a sign.
Saturday.
Yeah.
What was it, a random one?
you
Yeah,
want
random
Saturday?
drug tests.
Oh, they never done that to me
Random
before.
drug tests. And like what?
Saturday.
What? No.
I don't approve
That
it.
was another night. Like, I'll admit, like I was about to, and then like it was too windy,
What?
and we didn't do it.
What? Oh.
Right. At their party.
Oh,
Silver?
then.
Yeah.
Gold and silver, yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't think. The more.
And just like, oh wait, what was I doing? What was I saying?
Just going about, like.
Oh yeah, no, like, I usually, like, for the most part, I'm always sober, and I always at prom, I stayed sober. And,
Okay, Sam.
and like, I just had more fun. I just had more, like, when Sam was, like, sober too, I have more memories of when we're both together, like, just, like, remember when he
Yeah.
did this and he did this, like, every time I ask people, like, I don't remember doing this, like,
Yeah.
But
That's
most,
not-
most
yeah, I
time,
agree.
most time that's bullshit though, because a lot it's not like you just.
no,
like,
I literally heard people say, I don't remember anything that happened last night, and then they tell everyone what happened
Exactly.
last night.
No, I'm saying
Like,
that.
dude,
I'm
come
saying
on.
like that's bullshit. That, like people like don't remember because you definitely like remember. Like it's not unless you're like fucking like destroyed. There's
Yeah.
no way you like don't remember. Because
Yeah, if you
Well,
go
bits and
unconscious,
pieces.
I'll like. Alright. Alright.
I'd be like,
No, when I went to the I went to an after party for prom, and I didn't drink it. Everyone else was getting drunk.
yeah.
And it's not like I don't like I get it. You're allowed to drink sometimes, but it was fun. It's like you don't have to go out.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to. He was downing his apple.
I just hate that it's like
fucking-
socially frowned upon to do anything else besides party,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like after prom I went to Waffle House, I ordered a chocolate chip waffle.
Dang it!
Absolute fruit. Yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah, so like it was me and ordered chocolate chip waffles.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like we ate chocolate chip waffles, we had a great time. We got home at like 1 o'clock.
I remember.
But then the next day I told them like everybody was like I
We made out with waffles.
He sucked each other's dicks in the back. That's a good time.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, but then I get to like class and then people will be like, "What'd you do after prom?" I was like, "Oh, I just went to Waffle House."
That sounds like stupid.
And then everybody's like, it's like socially frowned upon, and then everybody's
Yeah.
like, Waffle House, hey, dude, I went
You
to a
didn't
party,
know,
that got.
you didn't get invited to this party.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
feel so bad.
Yeah.
Like, we went to someone's party and and like it
Wait, what element?
No.
She's
not.
not.
Oh, she's not an
She's
element?
not element.
Now they figured it out. They know what elements are.
Okay.
But
What element?
it wasn't like even a big deal. That we, it's really not because I bet like honestly that was like really fun, like good, like that was a very
Every
good,
party's a cycle. You get there, you
Yeah,
get
you get
drunk,
there, you
and
bone,
you don't
and
remember
you-
anything,
yeah.
and you sleep.
yeah,
Good deal.
maybe you will
Okay.
go shit, that's it. Like and in there that party, like I bet if we went to the other one, it would have been like
No, I don't understand why people make
Like,
it such a
if
big
people make
deal.
such a
Like,
big deal that we were going.
if like 10 people are going, okay, I understand. Like, if it's just your close friends, have a
Yeah.
party, go ahead.
Yeah.
If it's like you can't come,
That's
because like
gay.
it's like a jealousy thing.
That's really
like
gay.
you're
Yeah.
not even gonna see me half the time.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
only gonna say hi to you. Thank you for having me. And then like I'm just gonna go with my friends, not cause a problem. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like.
Now if it's like if you like really if you know the person's gonna like really that's a reason, like, but at the same, like, someone, like, but at the same time, you, like, if you're just not inviting someone because you don't necessarily like them, or they're not, like, they don't like you, then it's like,
I think it's gay. I mean, I haven't been
No,
to parties to know, but
Actually,
yeah,
rephrase that. If you don't invite someone because you don't want them to be a part of it.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, not because you don't like. So,
I mean, obviously, if I don't like,
I'm not, yeah,
I don't know.
if I hate someone, I'm not gonna, like, invite them.
Kim Jong Un, I wouldn't invite him to my
Yeah, I wouldn't,
party
yeah,
if had
exactly.
to.
I wouldn't-
Because I don't like him.
Just a Kim Jong Un.
I don't like Adolf Hitler. He's not invited to my
If I,
sweet
if, I
16.
didn't, if I didn't want to invite Sam because
Yeah.
I want him to feel left out, then that's like a thing.
Yeah, that's really
No,
like a
I feel
dick move. And I feel like my does that a lot to like I feel like to where almost the is almost split in half.
Everybody
I-
does
no,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. That's how high school is. But like, I think in college it's way different. In college you can just kind of go.
I know. I can't wait till college
Unless it's like
because
a
high
frat
school
party,
drama sucks.
Oh yeah.
But no, what I, because I agree with that to an extent, but don't like hate on high school at all, man.
No, I love
No,
high school. Honestly.
High school is
I'm
incredible.
I'm really into high school, but
Yeah. I'll have to admit, high school was pretty
I
good.
honestly think I can literally date back to the day we all separated, all the juniors separated. I can
Yeah.
date back. One party. One party.
which one?
I don't want to say.
Give me an element.
Yeah, element
I
time.
don't know.
Forever.
Oh.
Oh, was it
Can you bleep this out, Jake?
was
Yeah,
it-
yeah, I can believe.
I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like,
Wait, what?
okay, it's not even a bad thing. So, had a party, right?
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, but this-
Some people went to it. A different group of people went to it. We had, like, I don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, a group chat was made. And all of a sudden, oh my god, I'm not in the group chat. What
Everyone
the
got
heck?
pissed off.
Yeah, they're like, let's have a party at house.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't get invited to house. Okay. Then they get invited. Then the people that didn't get invited to parties. They're like flexing on their stories, like
Yeah, I really
okay,
don't. I
that's
don't
cool.
like when people flex on their stories, even though I don't necessarily like. It's like fine if they want to like have fun, but it's like
flexing.
you don't
I
need
know.
to because it's like flexing on other people that aren't there, which, I mean, but at the same time,
Also,
if you went to like
pretending you're like doing something when you're not, that makes me mad.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you had like
Like taking a picture of like a table with a bunch of red cups, like
Yeah.
like I'm pawing it.
Or like if you take a picture of like a blunt and then
like don't spill.
yeah, it's like you know that person doesn't smoke. Like I've never smoked I've never drank alcohol. That's why I never like post anything on my story about that. And I hope that everybody who doesn't do that stuff shouldn't do it. You know, or
Yeah.
just don't do it in
Or,
general.
like, just don't do it for clout. Do it. when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
do it.
comfortable.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
that's- like it, like smoke it like weed, right? That's a lot of people use that for like stress relief and
Meditation.
stuff, and like
Yeah.
stuff like that. And drinking, it's like, I mean, drinking's more of a, you know, you're just trying to get, you know,
Yeah.
but
Hammered.
yeah, you're trying to get soft. But people that put stuff in their stories like constantly, it's like you just, it's not like a good thing necessarily, but I know so many people that do it.
Yeah.
Like everyone does it. I mean, I don't think I do it. No, I don't do it. But like, I hear people like complain about it, and then they do the same thing, and I'm like, ooh.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
People contradict themselves all the time.
A lot of
I
people.
mean, I contradict myself
Yeah.
all the time.
There's
Everyone
nothing
does.
wrong.
Yeah.
There's
But it's
nothing
like-
wrong with admitting it, but
But
then
it's like saying it's like saying, oh my god, she got invited to a party, and then like you get invited to a party, like ha, she didn't get invited to a party, like okay, you were just.
See,
in
to
that
me, there's
situation.
nothing wrong, and
You
in
can't
that
go
context,
with that.
I agree with you, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with being a hypocrite. I think you just look really fucking stupid do.
Yeah.
You know, when you say
not
drinking's for retards,
They
like
drink.
good, but then you go around and drink. I still think drinking's for retards, but you just look like an idiot.
Like, you gotta admit you're a retard if you
Yeah.
just get caught at like not right. And just people need to be more acceptable.
Mhm.
When you say sorry, accept the apology.
Yeah.
What else do you need? Me to donate $1 million to like
Yeah.
Harambe Foundation?
Harambe.
Cancer? I don't know what you want me to do.
You guys still filming?
Yeah.
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
Yeah.
I have one more
Can I
topic.
interrupt or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that stuff that mom did?
No idea.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like donate to like, a foundation. Like I said, I'm sorry. Well, obviously the words came out of my mouth, so I meant it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, don't be too good for me. Like everybody acts like they're too good for each
Like you
other.
want me to get on my knees and like
Yeah.
Suck
paint your toes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss your feet.
Since it is 8:42, I will bring up one more topic discussion. real quick.
And we'll close out
This,
with this.
yeah, we'll close all this.
Okay.
Like you were talking about earlier, like about like you know we talk about this a lot, like people being not fake, but people being kind of not fake. Yeah, kind of
Just
not.
doing it for clout.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of. Well, no, people just like they say things and then they say things behind your back, right?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
Like
and that's
fake.
like a huge thing, like in high school that I've noticed, and we all would say like, oh, that would never happen to us, right? Like we never. But I know damn well, like friends of mine that like definitely like say stuff like without me, because like people will say stuff about someone, and then they'll like someone will tell you that they said it, and then you'll like confront them, and they'll be like,
No, I never said that.
wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear is that everyone
I
like
hate
secretly
that.
hates me behind my back.
That's what I'm
and that's
saying.
dumb. Yeah, that's I mean like even if like I guess I don't seem like it, but I'm pretty damn self-conscious.
I'm so
Like,
insecure.
yeah.
I'm so
I'm like
insecure
really
about, like,
insecure.
everything I
Like,
do. Like,
yeah.
but also
I
at the
used
same-
to be
yeah.
super self-conscious.
I'm not like
I am
I'm not
very
super but I'm like
self-conscious
I'm
about
definitely like
everything.
insecure. Like because people
You're considerate of what you do, of everything that you do.
yeah, but people
Silly.
people like it should just be like you should be yourself. But if you're yourself, sometimes people don't.
Which is stupid.
And
Yeah.
there's different friends. That's why I have like different like friends. You know,
Mhm.
it's like I stick with Neem. Like Neem is like the one like you and like John and like certain people are just like both. You know,
Mhm.
but like having friends like you and like JJ and like you guys like
You don't
different-
need
like,
a bunch
you don't
of best
need like
friends.
a bunch.
You need
Yeah, you just need like
two
good.
good friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and like I like having friends with like every walk of life kind of
Mhm.
because then it's like you can talk differently around different people.
Yeah.
Like I could talk intelligently around you guys,
Mhm.
but if I was with like, there's no way I could like might
Yeah.
want to blue
No,
out.
that's
there's
how-
no way I could talk like this.
No,
we cannot do that.
Okay, like another thing is like I'm insecure like everything I do because like I always think that I'll get judged. Like if I call someone out for like doing something like being fake,
Yeah,
and I'm
to,
like,
chill about that,
you did this, like everyone just gets on me for it because like obviously they're gonna believe the other side of the
Yeah.
story, but it's like why am I changing the way just to please you?
Yeah.
Like why can't I just be myself? Because people like JJ, Sam, Peyton, they all like them because they're who they are. They're not changing it for anything. They're not faking it.
Yeah.
They're not like talking ghetto.
I try to do that lately.
Yeah, they're
I try
not
to,
talking
just be
ghetto. They're
myself,
talking normal.
Yeah.
just, like,
I try not
making
to
themselves-
change
Yeah.
that much around people.
Yeah, I try to change it. Like people that like
I
make
do.
you feel like that though. A lot of them are
You
just
say
kind
you
of
don't,
like.
you do.
Yeah, I always change to people. Like freshman year, I was being myself. I'm gonna be honest. I was annoying. I was loud. I mean, that's just how I was, my natural personality. And let me tell you, freshman year, I had like literally no one. I had literally no one. So sophomore year, I realized, well, I kind of need to change then if I'm gonna get friends.
But
Yeah,
see,
like-
there's nothing wrong with change if it's for the better.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, if you,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
realize,
Yeah,
if you look
yeah,
back
yeah,
and
yeah.
say,
That's what I'm saying, like-
annoying, maybe I should be a little bit less talkative.
Yeah.
I feel like that there's nothing wrong with that.
Right now, I feel like relaxed. I feel like myself. You know.
That's how I feel.
After
And you know what? I'll close if you guys want to finish up. When I was, some of my friends were like, "Oh, you need to start going to the gym." Back at like the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And and it was great
That's
that they
good
tried
change,
to
though.
encourage me.
Yeah.
But there was just a point where I was just like, I don't feel like going. I don't
Mhm.
want to do this. I just want to be, I just want to be able to sit home and relax. And then, and I was completely fine with them trying to get me to change. But when they started to, I don't want to say pick on, but when they started to nitpick, that's not even the right word either. But when they started to draw out that, oh, you know, you're such a loser because you don't go to the gym. Like that, to me, that was just like immature and stupid. And I'm glad that I never really said anything like fired back and it was like
Yeah, well, I'm
started
fire back. It's usually the people that
it makes it worse.
Yeah, and the people that usually make you feel like you can't change are usually like kind of losers in the.
And there's just some times where you just don't want to change. You don't feel like changing.
I stand behind
Yeah.
the fact that like people make fun of you because they're missing out something that you have.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Like,
Like,
a lot of
people
people.
like come up to me and they're like, look how skinny you are, look how bony you are. It's like, well, look how many friends you have.
Same thing. Yeah, same thing with being like short. and
Look how
stuff.
fat you are.
People say the same thing. Yeah, and I've never really fired. Like this year I started to fire back. Like I said something like really mean. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel bad for some of that
Leave out
stuff.
loud.
Yeah, he was like, no, he was like,
pisses me off.
He says,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
shouldn't,
sometimes
I
it,
shouldn't
like,
get
pushes me
upset,
over the edge.
but it's just it pushes
no,
me.
he
Yeah.
no, he said, wait. He was like, I said something. And he was like, well, you're short, and I was like, well, where are your friends? And then I was like, or no, I said something like, get friends. I said something like that, and then he was like, was silent the whole class. I was like, I feel so bad, but at the same time, like people, like can't say. I don't know. And a lot of times people say stuff about you just because they're like, it's the only thing they can say. Like if people say you're
want to get a
skinny,
reaction out of you, and the
Yeah.
best thing you can do is just agree with them. Like, yep, okay.
yeah, like
Yeah,
if
people
say- if
always say like, I never work out. You know, you look at your arms; they're so skinny and flabby. I'm like,
if people say something about like let's say you're skinny or something.
yeah.
Like obviously there's something that they're like, oh
Yeah.
you know, I want that. Like you know what I mean? Like if a fat kid says you're skinny, obviously they're jealous. But you know,
Yeah, you know, I completely get what you're saying.
like I wouldn't go up to someone and be like, yo, you're skinny as well, like because
Yeah.
why?
So for all those listening at home,
Yeah, bro.
just be yourself.
I doubt anyone's gonna listen this far. That's why we have to cut it.
Yeah.
But all right,
All right.
good discussion, boys.
All right.
Mom,
But are we gonna like sign off?
Huh? We gonna sign off.
All right.
What's the sign off? We need an official sign off.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.